Hello, dear tutor. Here I'm going to present my project. Its name is Easy Learning. This project will be carried out in the city of Cuenca as a micro company in search of continuous improvement of education through the application of interactive teaching techniques. It will offer the advantage of personalized instruction with the application of new technologies. This will help students of high school level covering English topics and skills. Here we can see the mission and the vision of our project. As follows, we have the marketing plan. The size of our market will be the students of different high schools in the city of Cuenca. The demand in the target market will include the students of high schools in Cuenca that have deficiencies when learning the subject of English, and the barriers to face when entering this market will be the capital cost. Moreover, the trends in the target market will be extended to those people who for their studies, profession, work, travel, etc. need to learn this language quickly and in a didactic way. The product, in our case, is more like a service, because our company will offer an English language teaching service with interactive and personalized teaching techniques, with the use of new technologies and internet and communication technologies, so that our clients will cover their student deficiencies, learning what they have not understood in classes of their educational establishment, and this improvement will lead the students to approve the subject in school as well as to the pride of mastering another language, opening many opportunities at the student level and later at work. About the customers, our potential clients are the students of the different high schools in the city of Cuenca. Their age fluctuates between 12 and 19 years old, male and female belonging to medium-high economic status. Now, about the competition, we have three main competitors. The first will be Let's Learn English, the second Cuenca Language Center, and the third English Experts Cuenca. In the following chart, we have analyzed the weakness and strengths and the importance of every factor in this file. We know that our product or service is excellent. It has an excellent quality. In reliability, we have medium because as we are starting, not many people know us and about us. Our location is strategic because it's in the center of the city. And our advertising is good and our image is excellent. Now about our niche. Our niche in the market lies in the students of high schools in Cuenca that have deficiencies in the learning of the English language, so it is essential to strengthen their knowledge in this area. Now the strategy that we're going to use to promote our services, we won't spend a lot of money because we will do this through social networks and flyers. About the pricing, since our company will be differentiated from other competing companies because of the cost and the quality of the teaching level, students will be willing to pay a higher price, but to start the price per hour will be $5, which is a low average price to those existing in the current market. The proposed location is a central place in the city, considering that it is a service for students of Cuenca high schools. Therefore, we have decided to rent a large office located in Remigio Crespo and Lorenzo Piedra, which will adapt to create an environment that will please the students. About the distribution channels, our service is sold directly to the customer, and the distribution channel will be the social networks and flyers, as I mentioned before. Now here we have a flow diagram of our project that will help us to understand it better. First, we start with the project. We make a market study and obtain the project idea. Then we define the place where the project will be carried out. Later, we adapt the place and we acquire the necessary materials. Later, we search for students and we promote our services. Then we analyze and identify each student's learning style, so we can prepare the classes applying our innovative methods. After that, we give the classes, we perform continuous assessment to students, and we follow up the students' learning outcomes. If the students' learning outcomes are good, then we can finish. And if not, we have to prepare the classes using another methodologies and maybe including more didactic materials. Now, the type of layout that will be used in our project is the boutique type, because it divides the place into a series of individual areas. In our case, we will divide the classroom in areas according to the students' needs, providing them with the adequate materials. The factors of production. We have studied and analyzed a small survey that was carried out to 52 people, requesting them to value the production resources of a company like ours. And this study showed that the human resource is the most valued, followed by the educational methodology, confirming that in an institution like the one we are going to undertake, without doubt, the human resources is our main production resource. About the organizational chart in our project will be carried out in the following way. First, we have the director, then the secretary, and then the teachers. We will have 3 teachers, and also the maintenance assistant. The functions that the director will have is that he will be responsible for coordinating and enforcing the goals and objectives of the project. The secretary will be responsible for the customer service, staff attention, interaction with the environment through the activities of the company, and the teachers will teach the classes to the students. And finally, the maintenance assistants will be in charge of the cleaning and maintenance of the place. As we know, the fixed cost is the cost that remains unchanged irrespective of the output level or sales in a project. In our case, the fixed cost will take into account the salaries, the rent, the internet, the payment of basic services, and the payment of a web page. In total, here we have our fixed cost per month. With this value, we can calculate the break-even point. Here we have the necessary data to do this. The monthly income will be 3,200, taking into account these factors. Now here we have the formulas of the break-even point in units and in cash. We do the calculations and we obtain these values that are represented here in a graphical way. Well, that would be the sum up of my project, Easy Learning. Thank you for your attention and I hope you enjoy.